Well, hello everybody. I've missed you so very much. Sorry, been a little bit busy with the whole marriage thing. Speaking of which, for not the first time ever except for YouTube, Mr. Sharples
and Mrs. Sharples. The Sharples is.
The Sharples is
Sharpline.
This is my husband, Jordan.
So listen, I know you guys come here for, Cassidy, and she's the reason, she's the steak, I'm the sizzle, whatever. But I just want to take an opportunity and give you a little brief insight as to, my favorite thing in the world, audiobooks. Audiobooks are incredible. They are with you when you drive to work, when you are working out, if you're going to school, if you are at work, if you keep it on the DL. And I mean, great for the commute if you're a communist, that's the one. Today, we're going to talk about audiobooks and how great of a function they serve.
You guys remember in the past that I did a video about e-readers. It was a long time ago, but the same concept applies here. People have been aggressively resisting change in technology since the invention of the wheel.
I don't think anyone was that resistant to the wheel.
I don't know. I think there were people who were like, nah man, I carry all my stuff. Like a
Those
real
were the people
Homo sapien.
Who got ran over by the wheels.
Natural selection. And I figure we've been actively judging people for stupid reasons for much longer. Just the whole e-readers versus real books versus audiobooks when it's pretty much the same story just being indulged in different ways. It's a dumb argument. It doesn't make any sense to me. But today I'm going to focus on audiobooks because as much as you hate e-readers, you seem to really hate audiobooks. Not all of you. Some of you are very enthusiastic, as you should be. They're awesome. But those of you who are not really hate them, which doesn't make any sense to me. Why does it matter? A story is a story is a story is a story. I don't care where it's coming from. I don't care if it's coming from paper. I don't care if I'm reading it on an iPad. Don't care if I'm hearing it. Don't care if it's being performed in front of me like a play. Does it matter? Is the question at the end of the day. I don't care if you have a preference. That's one thing. But to say people who listen to audiobooks aren't real readers, well, I feel like dyslexic and blind people might want to have a word with you.
Oh!
Like I said, I don't really care if you have a preference. I just think it's really weird that people think it matters. My good friend Skylar, who's manning the camera right now and does not want to be on film because his wisdom teeth.
Well, I'm not womaning the camera.
What's the quote by Stephen King you told me earlier?
It doesn't matter how you get the story, as long as you're reading it, listening to it. It's a story. It's better than sitting on your biscuit, never having to risk it, watching TV.
Is that
I don't think that's the exact
Yeah, that's verbatim.
That is...
Okay.
It's in the Geneva Conventions. Look it up.
So, I didn't discover audiobooks until much later in life, now that I'm a much busier person. But it's like Jordan said, they're a treasure trove.
Wonderful.
Honestly, when you get busy in life and you work full-time and you go to school full-time and you are very active when you want to go running, but then you also have work for hours and you have to go drive somewhere, you can be reading, you can be listening, you could be a part of the story always. Putting down the book doesn't make it the end. Audiobooks are so great. In fact, I think audiobooks are in some ways like a better experience. It's like you said with Count of Monte Cristo. You got all those different voices and everything.
This is true, and you just hear it, and it's wonderful, but you don't lose anything. It's not like a movie adaptation, which they're all very good, but you don't lose any information, but you're still getting a dramatized experience with it.
Exactly.
I loved it with Count of Monte Cristo. I tried reading it. Granted, it was like in 7th grade, and I had the attention span of a goldfish. But now I have the attention span of 2 goldfish, and I could make it through with the audiobook.
And on that note, for those of you who are too scared to read the longer books, Count of Monte Cristo, I know some of you were telling me that you didn't want to start Les Mis because 1,500 pages. This is a really good opportunity for you. Audiobooks could be the reason why you ever get to hear those stories.
Classics.
Exactly. Do you need Jordan for something?
Yes. I can't read. That's my problem.
Well, let me teach you.
Okay, well, I said I was going to talk to you about a website I really love, thanks to Ben Sharples, my brother-in-law, who is awesome. That website, honestly, will save your life, and that is why I'm going to tell you about it. Okay, so I don't know how I'm new to this in my life, but Audible, like from Amazon, is amazing. It provides more than 150,000 downloadable titles. That's a lot of books. And these files that you choose can be downloaded straight into your newly wonderful life. I personally recommend Lord of the Rings. Right now I'm doing Fellowship of the Ring. I'm going to review Lord of the Rings later. That'll be a different video, but just honestly, audiobook. Really good idea. And I love it so much, and I love you so much, and I've missed you guys so much, and I am so sorry for being gone for so long that I have a treat for you. So, if you go on audible.com/castj, you get a free download, right? Right? Again, audible.com/castj. That's all you have to type in. This page will pop up and it says, do you want to download a free book? Hooray! Of course you do! Of course you want to download a free book! Why would you not want to do that? Did you not just hear us talk about how great audiobooks are? Audiobooks have been a really good experience and a really good way for me to be catching up on all this reading I've had to do. I've been gone for a wedding, I've had school, like he said, I work full time, and then I do YouTube, and it's just, I have a busy life. So this has been a really good opportunity, and I advise you guys to not be too judgmental of people who like audiobooks. There's a reason. They're a good way to get the stories that you want to hear. The stories you want to indulge in. Does it really matter how people are getting it? And even if you think you might not like it, you should try. So audiobooks, right? Have I got this in your head now? Audiobooks. Try it. Audible. Go use it.